Hey everybody, it's Everett back with you from Hood Time Welding. Today we're going to be talking about zip ties. For the longest time, the only zip ties I use is the plastic ones like these. They're decent zip ties. You can get 100 for, well, if you go to Harbor Freight, they're pretty cheap. They got some strength here, but you can break them. Like I said, I think you can get a bag for $1 to $2, maybe $3. A little bit more expensive ones, you can get them for more. But a while back, I was working on fixing my fence. It was drooping, and I hate twisting the wire. So I came across these metal zip ties. And I found they're actually a pretty useful tool to have. And when I originally started with these, I just bought the zip tie. I didn't buy any of the other accessories. And they work. You get them pulled tight. To cut them, a lot of times you can cut them with snips, but you don't get a really nice cut. It's usually a sharp edge and everything. And it's just a pain in the butt. So, when I was getting some more this year, I looked online and I found the iCrimp WC2 332 stainless steel tie gun. So you can get the gun, 100 ties, and the release tool off of Amazon for $38.99. It's got a 4.6 star review. And there's different guns that you can get to do the zip ties. But the nice thing about them is you feed the zip tie through, and right here you have a set of jaws that when you pull them back, it tightens. You need about, I'd say about 1.5 inches of the tail sticking through to be able to grip it. But the zip ties I bought with it are 0.18 inches long by 11.81 inches. And you can get them in different sizes depending on what your need is. And you can also get them in black instead of the stainless steel look. The black ones, the temperatures aren't quite as high, but the straight stainless, one of the ones I was looking at, the temperature ratings for them are negative 170 degrees Fahrenheit up to plus 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So I mean, you could use these on exhaust, manifolds, whatever you want to use them on, they're not going to break. I'm going to show you a picture right now. That picture right there is of the zip ties I installed last year on my fence. You can see there's no corrosion, there's nothing on them. My dogs are going to fight in the background, of course, while I'm taping. Anyways, there's nothing on them. So these things will last forever. I mean, these ones, you give them a year or two, they'll start getting brittle, and they'll break after a little bit of exposure to the temperature. So to use these, just like a regular zip tie, you go ahead, feed the end in. And then once you get the end fed in, you get it tight as you can with your finger. Get it close. I can do it this way this time. You go ahead and just put it in there. And then you start tightening. Once you have it to the tightness you want, you pull this handle up and it actually cuts the zip tie for you. So you get a nice even cut, no sharp edges, nothing. So it'd be hard to get something in there, so they also include this nice little release tool. So you just put that in there and you press. I put it at the wrong angle this time. You got to get something in there to pull the strap out. So see, you just pull it out and they come right off. So I mean, you could use this as a temporary release so it's not in your way in that. But like I said, with the release tool, you can get them. You don't have to cut them. You can reuse them. You can leave the tail on them so you can reuse them wherever. But as you can see, that was a nice tight bundle. On my fence, I could pull it nice and tight and get it re-tightened up. So anyways, like I said, this is on Amazon. There's different ones you can get. I'm just saying, either way, I think the stainless steel zip ties are the way to go. You can get a new pack of just 100 ties for about $10, depending on the size. They vary from there a little bit. If you want smaller, they're a little bit less. If you want bigger, they're more, of course. Different color, the black ones are more expensive. But either way, I think they're a real good tool to have because there's such a wide range of application. And once you put them on, you're not going to have to worry about them rotting off on you or releasing on you. especially with the tensile strength of between 200 to 300 pounds. So, as always, I hope you enjoy my content. If you want, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, follow, comment, ask any questions. I'll try to do the best I can. Thanks.